I'm meteorologist John Wendell. Here's the latest information on Tropical Storm Ana. Winds are still up to 60 miles an hour, 70 mile an hour on the wind gust, but once again, those stronger winds are to the right of the center of the storm, and so mainly out into the Atlantic. Thing to notice here, the storm is moving to the north-northwest at 5 miles an hour now. It was 3 miles an hour earlier, so it is picking up forward speed, but very slowly across that area. Now, take a look at the track, and right now the latest track still takes it on shore, probably early Sunday morning, and wind should die down just a little bit. Right now 60, but if projecting at about 45 when it makes landfall. And the reason for that is probably because it's going to go over some colder water once it gets closer to the shoreline. And then once it moves inland, it'll definitely loosen, weaken some of those winds up. But what's interesting here is by 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon, still moving very slowly across the eastern portion of North Carolina, and as you can see, winds go down to 40 miles an hour and then 35 miles an hour by Monday morning, eventually moving off the coast by Tuesday morning. So it's moving slowly at first, but it'll eventually start to move off to the east. This is where we have the tropical storm warning from the Morehead City area, basically Cape Lookout all the way down through Myrtle Beach. The Charleston area is under a watch. I think it's basically Myrtle Beach to Wilmington area that will get the hardest hit with the strong winds. Now take a look at some of the rainfall that's expected. That's over toward Wilmington, where it's possible they could see a little more than 3 inches of rain. Myrtle Beach about 1 inch of rain, but not much here in the Charlotte area. Take a look at wind speeds, and this is right around midnight, and as you can see, just still off the coast, but you're talking winds right around 30, 32 miles an hour around Wrightsville Beach, Carolina Beach. Also, wind gusts could be a little bit higher than that. As we go through time now, this is tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock in the morning. Strongest winds still off the coast, lighter winds when you get inland. But notice how the system moves very close to the coast and then moves up to the northeast, and the strongest winds will remain to the right of that. So Cape Lookout, Ocracoke Island could see some stronger winds, but the winds will be coming in off the ocean at those spots. And for a persistent wind like this, beach erosion is usually the biggest problem. So impacts, there will be some high winds in the area. I don't think it'll be too much of an impact there. Storm surge should be minimal unless it's coming in during high tide. Beach erosion, I think that's your biggest issue, along with rip currents. Flooding should be a minor issue. We do expect to see some heavy rains in some spots, so some flooding on some of the roadways could be an issue there. Taking a look at the satellite picture, you can see the storm circulating around off the coast. Most of the rain, though, should stay along the coast and east of the Charlotte area. Have a great day.